We are going to move on to our main events, though. As you can see, it's a Bullet Punch Club and the Fairy Force, with Susu getting her second main event in a row, which is kind of wild. We're going to introduce my opponent for next week, Bullet Punch Club, played by Hide, playing for Transactional. Currently 8th place at 5-3. The Mega of the team being the Mega Venusaur at 1 and 2. For OU, we have the Scizor at 1 and 2, and the Saralegs, the terrifying Saralegs at 9 and 1. For UU, we have the Revavroom at 2 and 1, and the Heliolisk. It's fine. The Heliolisk at 3 and 2. Lizard. Just hit the lizard button. Wait, hold on. I can do that. The Heliolisk. Lizard. Anyway,
right.
For RU, we have the Umbreon at 1 and 1, the Feraligatr at 5 and 4, and the Armarouge at 2 and 2. For NU, we have the Altaria at 3 and 2, Thinkshino at 0 and 2, and Gligar at 2 and 3. And for PU, we have the Dachsbun at 1 and 2, the Farigiraf at 2 and 1, Hitmontop at 2 and 3, and Toadscruel at 2 and 2. Ooh, I forgot to say something about my team. I'm gonna pause it really quick. Yeah, that's a Bullet Punch Club team. Amazing team. We're gonna move on to Bullet Punch Club's opponent. You would like
Susu with the Fairy Force. Susu is currently in 13th at 2 and 6. Not for long. She's kicking ass, taking names. She is representing the P-Flag charity. She's got her Mega Mawile at 9 and 3. In OU, Pre-Marinara at 2 and 6. Lost the plot. Primarina. Crap. Okay, at 2 and 6. And Samurott Hisui at 1 and 6. In UU, she's got Tinkaton at 1 and 7. Glissopod at 5 and 3. In RU, Lycanroc Dusk at 3 and 4. Lucario at 1 and 3. And Ninetales at 0 and 0. In NU, she's got Tauros Aqua at 9 and 8. Screamtail at 0 and 1. And Druddigon at 0 and 0. In PU, she's got Indeedee female at 1 and 1. Typhlosion Hisui at 1 and 1. Meganium at 0 and 0. And Sandslash Alola at 0 and 0.
I'm gonna cry. Susu hasn't brought Ninetales yet.
I'm fighting for my life.
Like, Susu stole Ninetales from me, and then hasn't even brought it yet. I lied. She brought it this week. You see it. Ninetales is there. The Bullet Punch Club with bringing the Heliolisk, the Saralegs, Venusaur, Dachsbun, Altaria, and Feraligatr, with the Fairy Force bringing the Mega Mawile. Is this Mega Venusaur? I think it's Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur, Susu, the Fairy Force bringing the Mega Mawile, the Ninetales, the Tinkaton, Hisui and Samurott, Primarina, and Haldane Tauros. Let's get into this battle, the main event of week 9. Let's go. Heliolisk leads from the Bullet Punch Club, with the Tinkaton leading from the Fairy Force. The immediate Volt Switch from the Heliolisk, switching the Lizard out into Feraligatr, with a Stealth Rock being set up by the Tinkaton. The Thunder Wave is going to paralyze Tinkaton outspeeds Feraligatr. That's kind of wild. With the Earthquake able to take down the Tinkaton. The Samurott comes in with the switch into Evil the Venusaur. Evil! With a knockoff, knocking off the... not Megastone, because it's a Megastone. The Ninetales comes in with the Mega Evolution coming through from the Venusaur with the Giga Drain being a resistant hit. No drought setup from the Ninetales is interesting. We switch into the Sarah-Legs with the Flash Fire being a good predicted move from the Bullet Punch Club with the switch into the Primarina. The Poltergeist is going to do some good damage to the Primarina, but not quite knock it down. The Poltergeist is going to outspeed, though, this time taking down the Primarina. Samurai, I almost called it Oshawott. Samurai comes in. The Sarah-Legs switches into the Venusaur with a Ceaseless Edge being used, doing some good damage and setting up a layer of spikes for the side of the Bullet Punch Club. Altaria comes in, gets hit by the Stealth Rock, though, with an Aqua Jet being, of course, a resistant hit. The Ceaseless Edge is going to outspeed, doing some good damage to Altaria, but not enough to take it down. A layer of spikes being set up, but the Defog is going to clear all of the hazards from the field. But the Ceaseless Edge is going to outspeed, setting up another layer of spikes on the side of the Bullet Punch Club, even after the Defog. Heliolisk comes in. The Thunderbolt is going to get the crit and take down the Samurott. Ninetales comes in with a switch into the Feraligatr. And the Helios. The Nancy Plateau being set up by the Ninetales. And the immediate switch into the Mawile, with the Intimidate coming through, the Aqua Jet now doing less damage because of the lessened attack stat of the Feraligatr. But the switch into the Venusaur, but the Venusaur is going to fall to the Stealth Rock, or not the Stealth Rocks, the Spikes. Mega Evolution coming through from the Mawile, though, with the Swords Dance being set up by Mawile. Heliolisk comes in. The Sucker Punch is going to outspeed, taking down the Heliolisk. The Doggo comes in. Dash Button comes in. The Protect is being used, protecting it from the incoming Swords Dance. Not incoming Swords Dance. Swords Dance sets up another attack boost of the Fairy Force, which being used by the Doggo. The Play Rough is going to take it down. The Sarah-Legs comes in with the immediate switch into the Feraligatr, though. With the Sucker Punch, of course, going to fail. And the Wish is going to heal it back to full HP. The Earthquake is going to outspeed, doing a lot of damage to Mawile, but not enough. With a Play Rough coming through and taking down the Feraligatr. Sarah-Legs comes in with a Shadow Sneak able to outspeed and take down the Mawile. With the Tauros coming in, lowering the attack of the Sarah-Legs in the wave direction to outspeed and take down the Sarah-Legs. I'm dying here. With the
so scary, it killed her.
The Fairy Force. I need water. The Fairy Force winning the battle. Winning her second main event in a row. Very good games. Very good predictions from both sides. With the Mawile setting up the Swords Dances was very, very good play. Very good play on Susu's part. And good game to Bullet Punch Club as well. Very strong team.